As Arthur C. Clarke said, two possibilities exist. Either we are alone in the universe, or we are not. Both are equally terrifying.
What is that?
As you said, been directly confirmed by the Pentagon.
The existence of extraterrestrial life have been widely debated for years and years and years.
I think we're alone. We're the creatures who got lucky.
Many people are believers and they truly do believe that aliens exist.
Are we alone? Is humanity the only intelligent species in our galaxy, if not the entire universe?
I kinda am one of them. Like, the universe is so big. How is it possible that we are the only ones?
And I don't see any reason why we can't imagine that there are civilizations thousands or millions of years in advance.
But some believers claim to see sightings of UFOs and others claiming that they have been abducted.
I was pretty much in tears by this point. I was so terrified.
But in the world of science, the debate is not too different. Some scientists do agree that the possibility of aliens existing is grand, and some believe that the possibility of aliens existing is close to nothing. But who's right? And what are their arguments?
Why don't we see life out there in the cosmos? It's a puzzle.
Before I begin, I'd like to thank the Supremes, Dollop Hand, Jason McDaniel, Pink Cats, Gage Bogus, and Shretha Roy. I hope I pronounced all of that correctly, but anyways, I love you all. Thank you for supporting my channel. Let's get into the video, shall we? Alright, I know I didn't post last week, but I promise you it's not because I'm being lazy, it's because I have a lot of work to do recently because of school. It's the most stressful semester thus far, but I'm okay. One scientist that sides with the possibility that aliens do exist is Frank Drake.
What we want to gather is information, and we can do that at the speed of light with radio and light waves.
Well, he is the scientist that actually inspired the search for extraterrestrial life. He studied engineering physics in Cornell University, and not only that, but he got his PhD at Harvard for astronomy. So this man is intelligent. He knows what he's talking about. He worked in the National Radio Astronomy Observatory, and there in 1960 he got approved from the NRAO for Project OSMA.
Astronomer Frank Drake began the search with a 85-foot radio telescope.
It is the first attempt to search for alien signals in outer space.
Or hey, look, there's that blue planet, and if you look closer, oh hey, there's chlorophyll on it, and real close you see super highways and airplanes flying around.
So they put in a lot of money, a lot of research, and a lot of work into this project.
Civilization reading one of our messages could be billions of years ahead, and may not see us as any more valuable than we see bacteria.
They searched and searched and searched, but they found nothing.
A universe that's silent because technology itself forms the barrier to the development of a truly advanced civilization.
It was actually quite devastating. Are we truly alone in the universe? Is there really no one else that exists besides us on Earth?
There are several hundred people in the United States who claim to have had personal contact with the inhabitants of flying saucers who have landed.
Well, he asked himself this same question, and he decided to build a formula to which what the possibilities were of intelligent life actually existing other than ourselves. This equation consisted of many things, including the birth rate of stars, planets orbiting them, the habitable planets, the portion of those where life could develop, those that might transmit signals that can be detected, and the estimated lifetime of those civilizations. And what he found was astonishing. Hundreds of thousands of these planets could possibly exist. Therefore, the probability of us being alone in the universe is slim to none. There's definitely someone out there.
There's footage and records of objects in the skies that we don't know exactly what they are.
But then we have other people who believe that we are alone in the universe, like Stephen Webb.
I think we're alone.
And as he puts it, many scientists believe intelligent life is rare. There needs to be a bunch of unlikely events to occur for there to even be life. He believes that we are the exception.
All barriers are behind us. We're the only species that's cleared them, the only species capable of determining its own destiny.
I mean, some of those unlikely events are the planet needs to be habitable, the stability of the climate of that planet needs to be real steady. If there's extreme changes in temperature, we would not be able to survive. Even rarer, life needs to develop there. But complex life forms need to be developed. Even more rare, they have to avoid any type of catastrophic event. And even rarer, they need to be intelligent. There is something called the Fermi paradox.
Merely ominous and mysterious in general that we appear to be alone.
This basically says if alien life form does actually exist, we'd never be able to find it and we'd never be able to contact them. Why? Because of all of these things. Those other life forms could be extinct by the time we are able to get to them. They are light years away, most likely. It'd be nearly impossible. The probability of other life forms existing on other planets is so grand, but the fact that we are able to see or hear them ever is a paradox within itself. Where are they?
What is that? Oh, wait, bye.
There have been many UFO sightings all over the world. In 2020, the Pentagon released a total of 3 videos of an unidentified flying object. The video is quite surprising. This is a video reported by the Navy pilots, and in this video they're very obviously confused at what they are seeing. In the video they even said that this object is going against the wind, and the wind is 120 knots to the west, which is insane. The Pentagon was not able to release any explanation whatsoever.
We have seen an increasing number of unauthorized and or unidentified aircraft or objects in military-controlled training areas.
They have their theories, but there's no concrete evidence to prove it.
A number of events in which we do not have an explanation.
They also released some declassified documents about UFO sightings all over. There have been around 400 UFO sightings, and only one of those sightings were able to be explained. No other had an explanation. They admitted to never fire missiles or shoot it down or anything, and no wreckage of any UFO has ever been collected. But they do agree that it could be a potential national security threat. Now, whether these UFOs are from aliens or not, it is really strange.
UFOs are real, and they are here, but we don't know who they are or the intent.
There have been a few astronauts to come out and speak directly about alien life. Edgar Mitchell.
I would not be surprised if we are under surveillance by alien visitors.
He was a Navy astronaut. He was the 6th man on the moon. He had some wild theories, actually. So wild that I don't even know if I believe. He believed that aliens have visited Earth many times to see our military capabilities, but not to create war. He believes that aliens have actually been trying to keep peace on Earth for years. He said that other military personnel have told him that aliens were the reason and responsible for disabling nuclear missiles. I don't know if you know the incident in Roswell, New Mexico, but
because I grew up in Roswell, I know most of the predominant investigators in the UFO field.
It is believed that a UFO crashed in 1947 in that area, and people were told to keep quiet. That because no one in the area trusts anyone else except pretty much him, since he is an astronaut himself, they told him that military personnel have told the people in that area to keep quiet or they would suffer dire consequences. Besides him, there are definitely other astronauts like Buzz Aldrin.
There's a light out there that's following us, so technically it becomes an unidentified flying object.
When he was in the Apollo 11 mission, he admitted to seeing an unidentified flying object right outside the spacecraft, and many people thought that to be him confirming that alien life exists. The government later came out with a statement saying that it was not a UFO. It was not anything alien related. It was actually a sun reflecting off of a panel that was discarded early on in the flight. But who knows? Another astronaut, Brian O'Leary, is quoted to say, "We have contact with alien cultures. Take that as you will."
So we live in very unsettled times.
There are so many government mysteries surrounded alien technology, alien life form, possible alien contact. Bill Clinton is pretty known for his fascination with alien life and UFOs, and he believes in them. I mean, when he first became president, he sent his national security advisor to go to Area 51 to look for alien life. Nothing was found. He said that to his knowledge, there have been no aliens found, no alien contact, nothing. But later on, Webster Hubbell, his associate attorney general, he said that Clinton told him to find out two things: the truth about the JFK assassination and the truth about UFOs. He then reported to the president that there is a secret government that holds many secrets about many things to which the president doesn't even have access to.
UFO researchers that there is a secret government within our government.
What mysteries does the universe hold? What secrets does the government hold? Are aliens real, or are we alone? My next video is going to be part 2 of this video, so if you're really interested, stay tuned. See you next week.
The Mandela Effect.
The Mandela Effect.
A worldwide phenomenon that has taken over.
The Mandela Effect.
The Mandela Effect.
I got a Mandela Effect for you guys.
The Mandela Effect.
Mandela Effect.
Mandela Effect.